Hello everyone, Rashi here. Today's tier list is going to be about video games that originated from manga or anime. I have many games. I have over 600 games. You can see a bunch of them right here, um, and several of them are based off anime, and other later became anime, but today I'm going to focus on the former. So games that actually where the anime actually came out before um, the games that came after. I mean, I said before, but games that came after the manga or the anime. I believe I have 16 of them. I think this is it. I'm not 100% sure. I may have more, but these are yeah. This is what you're listening to. But these are the 16 games that I I'm pretty sure I have that started where the anime started before, or that are based off multiple. I have two games out of these that are based off multiple animes, to be exact. So let's get this show on the road. So yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so there's 16 games and there's 5 tiers. So actually, think can I delete this? Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome, solid, alright, and doo-doo. Because there are some of them which I didn't like at all, and some that I like quite a lot, as you can see. So let's get this show on the road. First off is Axel Word versus Sword Art Online. I mainly got this because I liked another of the Sword Art Online that you're gonna see a bit later. But I ended up not liking this one very much. Nowhere near the other one I have in mind. It ran. I got a PS Vita version physical. I got a physical PS Vita version, and it runs like crap. And I'm pretty sure there's a PS4 version of this game, but I didn't bother getting it. So right off the bat, I'm going to go with Doo Doo. And now a wild notification appear. Next is Denkeki Bunko Fighting Climax. It's a fighting game featuring a lot of character from, well, a lot. There's 12 anime characters you can play as, plus two other Sega game character, and there's I think 20 support character that came from various animes. My two mains are Mikoto, I believe her name was, from a certain magical index, and Kirino, I forgot her name, but Kirino from Oremo. Those are my two mains. It was a solid game. I never got the platinum for this game, but I did get all of the game's endings. So yeah, I would say actually it's my favorite fighting game on the PS Vita. I have a bunch of fighting games on the PS Vita, so I'm going to go with solid. Definitely not my favorite game of the bunch, but I liked it a lot. Next is Dragon Ball Fusion. I've never really gotten far in this game, but I did like the gameplay. I did like the fact that there's like over 1,000 possible character if you combine all the fusions that you can do. So yeah, even if I never got far, it was still pretty interesting. So I'm also going to put this one in solid. Next is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. This is one that I really wanted to like, but I didn't like nearly as much as I thought. I bought it for cheap though. I got it for like I think $15 on PS Store with all the DLCs. So definitely not a it was not a bad purchase. And yeah, so I'm going to put it in alright. And I just realized I forgot a game. I'm not gonna add it, but I'm still gonna say the title, and it's Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z on the PS Vita, which I didn't like it very much, so I would have put it in probably doo-doo tier. So yeah, so there's 17 game actually. Next, let's go with one that I really liked. It's this one, Kandagawa Jet Girls. I actually had to check online because I wasn't sure if the anime or the game came first, and it turns out that the anime came out a couple months before. So this counts. This one it's a bit light on content. There's only like 7 tracks, but there's 3 variations of each track. So basically, that's as if there were 21 tracks, like in the older Mario Kart games where you'd have like multiple like Mario Circuit, Bowser Castle. So it kind of feels like that, but in HD. I really like the gameplay as well. I platinumed this one in 6 days, which is super rare for me to platinum a game that fast, except for games that are meant to be platinum quickly, like several visual novel games or those Ratha Laika games. It's definitely one of my favorite anime-based game. I never watched the anime though, to be honest. So definitely awesome tier. Next is Laid Back Camp, Virtual Lake Motozu. This one is super short. Like if you just want to do the story, it's literally a game that you can finish in 15 minutes, and getting all the trophies will probably take you something like 25 minutes. And if you want to do like everything you can do in the game, like interact with everything you can, it's gonna take like 35 to 40 minutes. So it was a huge waste of money. That said, it really had that laid back camp feel. I bought this game the day it was released, and I was gonna say platinum, but this game doesn't even have a platinum. Really loved it, so definitely awesome tier. But nah, I think I'm gonna put it below Kandagawa Jet Girls. Next is one that I wasn't sure that the anime came first, but it did a couple months before. Although the card game predate even the anime, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution. I really like the older format of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like before the XYZ thing. I like Synchro Summon and Fusion Summon, but beyond that, didn't really like it that much. But this one is definitely one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game you can get. It cost me like $50, and you have like several hundred people you can fight against within the game. So another awesome tier. No, actually, I'm gonna put it in top of solid B tier, and I'm just gonna do something because I think I'm taking a lot longer than I thought. So I'm gonna loop this music so the music won't like suddenly stop if I'm taking too long. All right. So next is. I'm gonna skip a few. I'm gonna go with this one, another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Duel Carnival. I happen to have the North American digital game, and like there's a fuck ton of stuff that was cut from that version. It's one of the the, in terms of number of cards, it was actually pretty good, but the game was so bad. Uh, I'm gonna put it in doo-doo tier. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I have the limited edition of Kandagawa Jet Girls. I'm gonna show you the couple limited edition that I have. Well, not all of them, but some of them. Next, let's go with this one, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. I never got far into the game, but I do like the hack and slash gameplay this game has. So, but it's not the best of the Sword Art Online games I have. So I'm going to put it in alright, right here. Next is Miracle Girl Festival. I suck. I really suck at rhythm games, but I like them a lot. I have many of the Hatsune Miku game, and Miracle Girl Festival actually plays like Hatsune Miku, but it's made easier because unlike the Hatsune Miku, where it's basically an AI that sings the song, it's actual people. So they made it so even like the button press you have to do are a lot easier, even on hard. On Hatsune Miku, there's so few songs that I can beat on hard, but in Miracle Girl Festival, there's actually quite a lot of them that I was able to beat on hard. So, and I like the general gameplay of Hatsune Miku, so I'm going to put this one on awesome tier. Really, there's not a lot of songs. There's only like 22 songs. There's actually more character than songs, I believe. And I'll be honest with you. I like the cast of character, and the songs that they chose in this game are pretty solid. Next is let's go with this one. One Piece World Unlimited Red, which I hated. Like, it's out of the games in this list, this one is definitely the worst game I have. So, doo-doo tier and like bottom of doo-doo tier. I really didn't like this game. I still have it because I'm collecting PS Vita games. I have it on PS Vita, but if I had this one on like 3DS or I think it was released on PS3 as well, not 100% sure, but if I had the non-PS Vita version, I would 100% get rid of the game. Yeah, so... By the way, I forgot that I have a Miracle Girl Festival. It's only released in Japan. That's kind of lame. Next is... Let's go with a new game. A challenge stage. The challenge stage. I have both the regular and limited edition on PS Vita. And although I'm a huge fan of new game, this one was one of the least good. It was one of the least good visual novel I've played. So I'm going to put it in doo-doo tier. I really don't like having to put a new game on doo-doo tier, but it's definitely not that great. I don't understand how a visual novel can have so many like random number generator stuff. This is the part that I hate. And to get to any of the characters' route, you have to make like a perfect game, and to make the perfect game, it's almost entirely random. So even if you like max out someone's friendship before the game is done, if you don't get a perfect game, boom, you get the bad ending. And I never got past making the fucking game, so I never even got to one of the route, and I've played this game like 3 times. I pretty much gave up, and getting to one of the route takes several hours. And if you want to like get all the endings, you have to play the game at least 8 times. So 8 times doing the same repetitive things for hours, 8 times, and then you get to what looked like a pretty decent visual novel segment, no thank you. I say that, but I'm probably still gonna find a guide online and try to get the platinum just because it's new game. Alright, next is Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. It's a game that I haven't played much. I do like that gun gameplay, but not my favorite Sword Art Online game I have. Probably my least favorite actually. So I'm going to put it in alright because I liked it, but bottom of alright. Next is Sword Art Online Lost Song. I have 3 copies of this game. I have the regular PS Vita games. I have the regular PS4 version, so I can transfer my save file. And I have the limited edition PS Vita game in Japanese that I got for pretty cheap, which I'm really happy about. And this is my favorite of the Sword Art Online game I have. I like the music, the gameplay is nice. I like the flight mechanic of this game. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing I really dislike about this game. So I'm going to put it in probably bottom of awesome tier. Now there's only 2 games left and both are laid-back camp games. So I'm going to go with the second virtual game, Fumoto Camp game. This is another game that you can finish in. If you just want to like beat the game, it's actually even shorter than Lake Motozu, but getting 100% is a little bit longer, but really not. No, never mind. It's the opposite. Finishing the game is going to take you a bit longer than Lake Motozu, but getting 100% is going to be a bit shorter. So I didn't like it as much as Lake Motozu, so I'm going to put it in middle of solid tier. And last but not least, Laid Back Camp Have a Nice Day, which is a visual novel. I have the limited edition on the PS4, and I also have the regular edition on the Nintendo Switch. I really can't say how much I like this game because I used a guide I used a guide in Japanese that I used Google Translate to like get through. But I guess I enjoyed the music in the game, and I enjoyed the music, and I said music twice. And the voices in the game are the same people who made the voice in the anime. So I guess I liked it, but yeah, it's a visual novel that I couldn't read at all. It's a shame that this game never came out in the West. So I'm going to put it in in solid, but like just above Dragon Ball Fusion. Oh, by the way, I actually platinumed this game recently. I think I platinumed like 2 weeks ago or something, like near the middle of the month. So there you have it. 17 game if we count the one that I only mentioned but didn't show. And this is how I would rank all or most of the video game based on manga and anime that I have. Well, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.